What's going on, guys? Piluk here, back with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about Max Domi and the Montreal Canadiens and how great of a start to the season that Domi has had. Of course, we know the suspension in the preseason, the sucker punch to Ekblad, all that stuff. Let's put that away. I didn't like it, but we're going to go past it. That'll be dealt with. I'm not sure if the Panthers and Habs have played each other yet, but that'll get dealt with regardless. My shirt's a little wrinkled, but it's my post-to-post t-shirt. I'm talking about the Habs, I'm talking about Domi, so I figured I would wear this, support post-to-post. You guys obviously mostly know who they are, probably. If not, go subscribe to their channel, look it up. Also, it's on my channel in the featured channel box. They're great. They've been supportive of my channel, so we've done a lot of videos together too if you want to look those videos up. Even made a video where we swapped jerseys really fast and it was hilarious, but just search all that stuff up. We talked about the Habs and perspective from a Leafs fan, and I was a little hard on them. And you know what? The Habs have had a decent start to the season. They're 8-5-3, third in the Atlantic. Now, I am recording this on Friday, November 9th, so I do know they play Vegas. I think I am posting this on Saturday, so this will go up before the game, and I'm just surprised. They've had a decent start to the year. A lot of people figured they would just be one of the teams that are towards the bottom. I know Montreal is not, I didn't expect Montreal to be awful, like completely terrible, but I didn't expect them to be a decent team. I'll be brutally honest with you guys. I thought that they were going to be a team that kind of fell behind and wasn't in the playoff picture, but it looks as though that Montreal is having a good start to the year, and they've had guys that are producing for them. But specifically, I want to talk about Max Domi. Now, we know the trade Domi for Galchenyuk happened. I believe it was like in the summer or like somewhere. It was before the summer, but it was towards the end of the season last year, somewhere around that time. I want to say it happened in like one of the spring months, but I can't remember the exact time. We do know the trade obviously happened before this season. That's just obvious. So I made a video on that a while ago. I want to think it was in like April or something. I could be completely wrong, but I kind of sided with the Coyotes, and I said Galchenyuk would be good. Now, he does, if I do double check, I believe, yes, he has 6 points in 7 games played. He's had a little bit of injury trouble as well to start the season, but he's doing all right, and it looks like he's going to be a very good player for them. Galchenyuk is only 24, 6'1", centerman. Of course, centermen are a premium in hockey, as well as right-handed defensemen, of course, and good goaltending, but he's going to do real well. He's a big body, 207 pounds. He'll be real good for that Coyotes team as they build towards being a better team in the future. Max Domi, who has played very well, 16 games played, has 19 points. 9 goals and 10 assists. Now, I believe 9 goals matches his output from last season. Yeah, he hasn't, the most goals he scored in a year was 18, and I believe, yeah, that was his rookie year where he had 52 points. And since then, he's had 38 points, 45, and then, of course, to start this year, 19. If he keeps playing the way he's playing, he's going to obviously break his points that he's had before, but I was a little hard on this move for the Habs because I do like Max Domi. I really do. I love Galchenyuk as well. I love both those players. I'm not a fan of Domi the way, he did that to Ekblad, and, some of his antics I'm not really, happy with. He's had a couple really good fights too. I think one against Kessler where he just fed him. But I'm not a big fan of like cheap shots and sucker punches and stuff like that. So forget that side of Domi. If we're talking just skill-wise, he's looked happy with the Canadiens. He looks like he fits right in. That building loves him. The fans seem to love him, and he's looking like he's going to have a real solid year for them, and I'm happy for him. Of course, I was a fan of Ty Domi. Again, I'm not a big fan of the sucker punches and stuff, weird stuff that he's done in his career, but he was one of my favorite players growing up because of how tough he was, and fighting was, huge in the, early 2000s, and even towards like 2007, 2008, whatever. Like, there was still fighting in the game, whatever. Domi wasn't playing for too long as I grew up, but he still was playing for quite a bit of my childhood, and I was a big fan of him. And of course, when his son entered the league, I was fixated on making sure that I was a fan of him as well. And I think that this is a great match for him. This is good for the Coyotes to get Galchenyuk. He's a better fit there probably. If he puts up more points, he'll fit in with that young group and they'll grow up together. But Domi's also going to be growing up with, some of their young guys like Kotkaniemi. Oh my God, I'm never going to say that name right. But they've got a solid team. Carey Price, he's not having the best start to his season that he wanted to, but they're still winning games and he will get better. And I say that all the time. Carey Price will get better. He will return to form. I love the new red equipment that he's got too. I really do love that. I put that on Twitter. If you want to follow me on Twitter, of course, you'll see that on the bottom. There's a bunch of links down below too if you want to check all those out. I just wanted to throw that out there because I keep forgetting. But it seems as though Domi's been a good fit. He's only 23. He's going to grow up with this Habs team, hopefully, and be a real good player for them. He was a first-round pick by the Coyotes, of course. He was the 12th overall selection in 2013. So he does have that potential to be a really talented player in the league. We've seen it before. He's put up a decent amount of points in his rookie season. And, you know, the Habs are hoping that he gets back that real drive to score and put up points and continue the tear that he's on right now. He's a plus player. He's a +1 right now. He does have 14 penalty minutes, so hopefully he can control the penalties. But having 19 points in 16 games and on a team that is not supposed to be that good, the Habs have surprised some people, and I think Domi is a huge reason. He's a huge part of that. So I just wanted to get my thoughts on Max Domi and the Montreal Canadiens to start this year. So if you're new, make sure you subscribe. Love to have more hockey conversations with you. Join the squad. Let's get to 4,000 subscribers. Make sure to go check out Post to Post. Click the notification bell. I'll see you guys in the next video or stream. Peace.